you didn't think you would necessarily fit in, or you just didn't think that it was you. When I was in high school, I never thought that I would ever join a sorority, and come to find out that I was totally wrong about what they stood for and what they were about. I thought originally thought they were superficial and just all around ridiculous. But once I did join one, I was quickly proven wrong. Now, some sororities might be this way, they might be superficial, but the one I joined at UMKC was not like I thought it would be at all. Alpha Delta Pi is a history-rich community that requires time and effort, but in the end is totally worth it. I will give you a little look into AD Pi's background. AD Pi is a community full of rich history. Alpha Delta Pi was founded in 1851 by Eugenia Tucker at Wesleyan College, and she called it the Adelphian Society. So Wesleyan College was actually the first college to offer or to grant women college degrees, which I think is really cool that in general happened. But this was the first secret society for college women, which I really enjoyed, and whenever I was deciding which sorority to join, I really took that into consideration, that it was the first secret society of women, because I thought that history was just really awesome, and it was the first sorority in the world, so that's really cool. We still have the same practices and rituals. Some of the stuff I guess I can't really say, but we have the same we value the same things, and we still read the same stuff at the meetings that we have, and the different rituals for initiation. So that's really awesome, and being a part of a society that has helped shape women since 1851 is a really cool feeling. They've been around for 165 years, which shows you how strong of a community that it truly is. I think it's cool that when a community has been around for that long, you really see that how strong it is, and that it was really built on a good foundation. So we still have the same values, and I really think that after 165 years, the values are still the same. So we have service, which obviously that means just service to others, helping others, philanthropy. So we have a Ronald McDonald House philanthropy. We volunteer there. We raise money to donate to the Ronald McDonald Houses. And Ronald McDonald House helps sick children's families have somewhere to go and stuff. Scholarship, that kind of speaks for itself. We really value grades and just overall success, sisterhood, so just being there for each other, and really creating a bond, leadership. So also having positions in other clubs and whatnot is really important. Leadership in AD Pi is really important. We stand by these values, and then we recruit other girls with the same values as us, so that way we can keep the foundation going as it started. Our values and history are very important, and being a big part of being in the sorority is commitment. So sometimes being in a community such as a sorority, you have to put in a lot of time, just as anything else. You got to put in a lot of time to get stuff out of it. So we have different service events, social events, sisterhood events with other Greek lives, with each other. So just putting that time in to really get to know girls, and really get to become that community feel, and that just feeling of togetherness. If you have a leadership position in the sorority, you have to put in the work to keep the sorority running. The amount of time you put in reflects what you get out of it. So if you put a lot of time into getting to know people, and to a lot of time just putting in time to the sorority, helping the sorority grow, helping it better itself, If you never go to the events, if you never do any of that, you will never experience what the community is. And the feeling of sisterhood in the community is important. If you don't feel that way, you won't want to be in the community anymore, in the sorority, and it can cause people to leave the community. So that's a big part of people making me feel comfortable, and then you making yourself feel comfortable by putting yourself out there, going to events. And like I said, it's like anything else. You get out what you put in. So the feeling of a community is very hard to obtain. AD began as a women's secret society and has transformed into a national sorority that has changed a lot of lives and brought a lot of people together with the same values, the same interests. Being in a community with negative connotation from the outside isn't easy, with a lot of different opinions about sororities, because like I said earlier, I was one of those people. I looked down upon sororities, so it's not easy being in the sorority. I didn't realize that. And while I do understand the hesitancy of people to support sororities, I would also encourage them to take a deeper look at the core values and the history of the sorority. So yeah, being in the sorority community is not what I expected it to be, but I'm really lucky to be a part of it.